Hey there, TikTakers! Today, we'll be heading to the country of the rising sun to learn about another Japanese folklore legend. Yep, one of those legends of ghosts and yokais that you'll love so much. However, this time around, we won't be visiting any forest or an abandoned house. Instead, we'll be heading to the sea. The weather is great, with a slight and pleasant breeze. You might think it is a good idea to then go sailing. But don't be so sure, TikTakers. At any moment, an Umibozu could emerge from the water as an attack here. This is a yokai who lives in the ocean depths. It has a black body, a round head, and its face only has 2 glowing eyes. It can be as big as an entire ship, and its full shape is not known, since it only shows the first half of its body. Many believe that under the surface, it hides 2 huge and long tentacles it can use to destroy ships with a single strike. Its Japanese name means sea monk. It got that name because its shape is similar to a monk's head, and according to other versions, that yokai is the amalgamation of monk souls that did not receive the corresponding funeral rite for them to rest in peace. Although that is the most popular version, another Japanese legend says that the UMIBōZUS are the spirits of people who take refuge in the sea, because they have nobody else who can take care of their tombs, nor relatives to remember them in altars. That creature can appear even if the sea is completely calm, producing huge waves around it. This is why UMIBōZUS are considered responsible for sea quakes and tsunamis. Moreover, in fishing culture, when ships went out to fish, they would offer their first fishing of the day to the UMIBōZUS to calm them down. They only attack fishers and castaways, and their objective is to sink their ships by dragging them to the bottom of the ocean. Sometimes, instead of sinking the ship directly, the capricious UMIBōZUS will ask the crew for a barrel to be able to sink the ship. Thus, the crew will have the chance of surviving if they give it a bottomless barrel. If they do, the Umibozu will try to fill the barrel with water over and over, but will never be able to. And that's when the crew will have the chance to escape. There is also the possibility of scaring the yokai away, as it can be done with any other yokai, with the help of a Momni-Oji Buddhist monk who has Buddha's blessing. In one of so many stories about the UMIBōZUS, one of them attacked a woman's ship. While the ship was in the middle of its journey, the yokai came to the surface and threatened to destroy and sink the ship. The crew, desperately trying to calm it down, believed that the woman was responsible and threw her off the ship. That way, they managed to calm the UMIBōZUS' wrath, and the storm it was producing disappeared. Another one of these stories was captured by the artist Utagawa Yunikoshi on one of his engravings, the story of the sailor Kuwanaya Tokuso. On the last day of the year, Tokuso went fishing despite other sailors warning him not to go, as they had the feeling something terrible would happen. Suddenly, a terrible storm broke out in the middle of the sea, and an UMIBōZU appeared, who asked Tokuso with a deep voice, "Name the most horrible thing you know." To which the sailor responded, "My profession is the most horrible thing I know." The yokai, satisfied with the answer, went back to the ocean depths, leaving the sea completely calm. And thus, Tokuso managed to go back to land. As you can see, TikTakers, Japanese culture is filled with legends, especially those related to the ocean. Since Japan is an archipelago surrounded by the sea, we bet the Japanese waters are still hiding many more legends TikTak are already investigating. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and if you want to see more Draw My Life videos, subscribe to our channel. See you in the next episode!